Hello and welcome to the Tracy Show. I have warned you over and over again about Trump. Don't nobody want to listen. Oh, but now everybody want to listen. Everybody want to listen. Even his own supporters just mad. Says one thing, does another. What's Trump's endgame in Iran? Analysts say U.S. president who promised global peace is being pulled into a catastrophic war with Iran by Israel. Didn't we tell y'all? Didn't we tell y'all? FAFO. I swear. I'm going to tell you like my grandmother used to say, a hard head make a soft ass. Woo! Let's get into it. Over the past week, United States President Donald Trump, your president, has been issuing statements on Iran that appear to be contradictory. He has called for ending the war and hinted at peace coming soon, only to then suggest that assassinating Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei could be an option for the U.S. along with joining Israel's bombing campaign. Didn't I tell y'all World War III was coming? Didn't I tell y'all the Great Depression was coming? Didn't I tell you? Don't nobody want to listen. You don't want to listen until it's too late. In the latest turn, the White House said today that Trump will make a decision on whether to join the war within 2 weeks. Why everybody got to wait 2 weeks? You can't make up your mind right now? You sitting there right now, you don't know? What's going to be different in 2 weeks? Oh my goodness. I can't stand them. That's right. I said it. I can't stand them. Oh my goodness. These changes in the president's stance have some observers thinking that Trump may not have a clear strategy or endgame. Rather, he is being dragged to war by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has been seeking the U.S. attacks on Iran for decades. Because you're simple. Yes, he's simple. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He gonna have us fighting, y'all. He gonna put the military back over there in something that they ain't got no business in, and something that they don't have no business in. I'm telling you, didn't I tell you we go back further than the civil rights? It's just like the Vietnam War. What was the war for? Nothing. But yet everybody father come home a nut. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down and keep reading. Alternatively, could Trump be using his increasingly bellicose rhetoric against Iran to compel Tehran to agree to entirely give up its nuclear program? No, he don't know what he doing. He build hotels. He don't know what he doing, and he don't even do that right. He is a convicted felon. He is a R word. He is I can't say it, but he's on that Epstein's list. He is evil. Y'all don't believe me. He is evil. Evil as evil can be. And if so, experts warn that brinkmanship could turn into an all-out war between the U.S. and Iran. Brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles, they're going to have to go back over there. They're going to have to go back over there Just pray. I told y'all don't vote for this man. I told you. And it's not an option to just sit down and say, I don't trust no one. Just go with the one that you like the best. Jamal Abdi, president of the National Iranian American Council, said Trump could be attempting to build leverage with threats to strong arm Iran into accepting his demands of total surrender. Have they surrendered yet? What, are you going to change something within the next 2 weeks that we don't know about? Are you going to drop another bombshell? Because I don't know. I think he's trying to present himself as this madman who is unpredictable. And in so doing, he can then insist on this very hard line that Iran has refused to accept for decades, a full dismantlement of its enrichment program. Another possible explanation of Trump's latest statements, Abdi added, is that he is being taken for a ride. Boom. Just say it, Abdi. Just say it. He's been taken for a ride by Bye or BB Netanyahu to commit the United States to a full-on war with Iran. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're going to need 4 jobs. 4. If you got 1, you're going to need 3 more. If you got 2, you're going to need 2 more. If you got 3, you're going to need 1 more. And if you got 4, you might be all right. Iranian American analyst Nagar Mortzavi also said that Trump is being outmaneuvered. Yes, he is. I don't even know if President Trump knows what he wants. Tell him. Mortzavi told Al Jazeera. Okay. Maybe if I calm down, I can get some of these daggone names right. Okay. He campaigned as the president of peace. I know y'all didn't believe that, but let me keep going. He promised he's going to end conflicts. Ukraine hasn't ended. Gaza has escalated, and he just let the third big Middle East war, which looks like a regime change war, start under his watch. So he says one thing, but he does another. And then he'll get on here and say, yeah, but Biden and Barack and yeah, even Michelle, oh, even Hillary, horrible, horrible, horrible people. Israel launched its bombing campaign against Iran last week, 2 days before U.S. and Iranian officials were set to meet for a 6th round of talks in Oman. Hours before the Israeli assault began, Trump renewed his commitment to diplomacy. And the initial U.S. response to the Israeli strikes was to stress that Washington is not involved in the attacks. But don't y'all know by now he's a liar? You don't see what's going on with ICE and other things that I'm not even going to talk about. Because they say he had nothing to do with it, but I don't think so. You did. You did. You talking about, I'm just going to arrest the criminals. Okay, people said, well, yeah, get the criminals on out of here. But no, you want to go to churches, schools, daycares, and work, people hiding in the warehouse from you. You nut. All right, I said I was going to calm down, didn't I? Okay, here we go. In subsequent days, however, Trump appeared to take credit for the Israeli bombing campaign. Now, you know he wants to take credit for everything. And I quote, "We now have complete and total control of the skies over Iran," he wrote in social media post on Tuesday without elaborating on who the "we" was. I further quote, "Iran had good sky trackers and other defensive equipment, and plenty of it. But if it doesn't compare to the American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff, nobody does it better than the good old USA." Look at him. You nut. He gonna have them blow us all up. Okay, fourth time, calming down. Oh, here we go. Israel's strikes have targeted Iran's air defense military and nuclear facilities, oil infrastructure, and residential buildings, unaliving hundreds of people, including top military and political officials. Iran has responded with hundreds of ballistic missiles that have unalived at least 24 Israelis and left widespread destruction across the country. Israeli officials claim they are trying to destroy Iran's nuclear and missile programs, but also note that their military campaign could lead to the collapse of the Iranian government system, which they say would be a welcome development. However, it is widely believed that Israel would need U.S. to help destroy Iran's main uranium enrichment facility, Fordow, which is buried inside a mountain. Motsavi said war hawks and Israeli officials appear to be making the case of Trump that bombing Fordow will be an easy task. Instead of regime change war, a devastating, unnecessary war with Iran, which he has been warning everyone and running against in his campaigns. They're just making this look like, oh, you just use your bunker busters once and done. Huh? But Iran has promised, and I have no doubt in what they are saying. They have promised to retaliate harshly against any U.S. attack. Thousands of U.S. troops in the region could come under Iranian missile strikes. If the war escalates, Iran could also disrupt shipping lanes in the Gulf, a major lifeline for global energy. Iranian lawmakers have already suggested that Iran could lose the Strait of Hormuz that connects the Gulf to the Indian Ocean and through which 20% of the world's oil flows. This could be a catastrophic war. Mortzavi said escalating the conflict will have catastrophic consequences for the region. It will look like Iraq and Afghanistan combined, if not worse. Iran is a big country, she said. Iran is a country of more than 90 million people. The fall of government could lead to internal conflict, displacement crisis, and regional, if not global, instability. Analysts say this is not a color revolution. This is going to be war and chaos, potentially civil war and unrest. Sarah Lee Whitson, executive director of the rights group Dawn, said that even if Trump is trying to gain leverage with his threats and is not seeking war or regime change in Iran, it's a risky strategy. The possibilities of the assaults on Iran escalating into not just a border regional war, but potentially a global war are extremely high, Winston told Al Jazeera. And so continued belligerence and hostile rhetoric from President Trump is only throwing fuel on the fire. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think we should be in war with anyone. What do you think of Donald Trump now? For those of you that have voted for him, has any thought of about him changed? And for those of you who didn't vote, you still feel the same, huh? Okay, all right. Thank you for watching and listening. And again, like, share, and subscribe. 2 weeks.